Do you still think you are emotionally immature? Still feels like the same person, too emotional, too soft, too broken? But what if I told you you are actually way more emotionally mature than you realize? In this video, we'll discuss 6 signs of emotional maturity that no one has ever talked about on the internet. So let's get started. Let's talk about sign number 1. You feel embarrassed about who you were, but you no longer hate that version of yourself. What does it mean? It means you have made peace with your past version. You don't hate it, you don't glorify it either, but you are just okay with who you were. You no longer cringe in shame, but you feel gratitude for the person who didn't know better but still showed up. The one who survived, the one who still tried. That's not just maturity, that's emotional wholeness. And it's rare. You stopped deleting your old self, you started honoring her instead. Ever wondered why you forgive more than you used to? Sign number 2 explains that. Sign number 2. You stopped mistaking people for their pain. You see people's bad behavior, and instead of calling them toxic, evil, bad, you pause and think that they are unhealed. You don't hate them, you understand them. You are not excusing what they did, but you see their pain behind their actions. And that's what makes you different. You genuinely care, even if you have distanced yourself. That's not weakness, that's depth, born from healing. And no, it's not normal. You don't take it personally, not because it doesn't hurt. It definitely hurts. But because you know it's not really about you. Sign number 3. You question your own thoughts. You're not afraid to ask yourself, is this truth or is this trauma speaking? Let me explain you. You have become so deeply self-aware that you know when your mind is replaying old stories. That moment of pause, that ability to reflect, it's not just emotional maturity, it's spiritual intelligence. It's the kind of growth that redirects your soul. Maturity is when you stop believing everything you feel and start checking your own inner narrator. Sign number 4. You stopped glamorizing the strong person image. What does it mean? Let me explain you. You no longer think that being unbothered means ignoring your emotions. You have realized your thoughts, your feelings, your inner state, they matter. You cry, you rest, you ask for help, you listen to yourself instead of silencing your pain. Because real strength isn't hardness, it's softness with wisdom, not numbness with pride. You have realized healing doesn't look like perfection. It's like honesty, and that's a massive sign that you're healing. Sign number 5. You grieve your friendships silently instead of seeking revenge or drama. What does it mean? It's like you miss people who left, but you don't stalk them. You don't post indirect or disrespect them. You don't try to replace them or beg them back, but you don't even hate them for not loving you. You just let them go. Quietly, maybe with tears, but also with dignity. That's what emotional maturity looks like. It's not loud, but it carries weight. That ache in your heart, that's maturity growing inside silence. Pause for a second and think about that. That's literally so rare. Sign number 6, the last but not the least. You now protect your joy the way you used to protect your pain. You don't overshare anymore, not because you're afraid, but because you're healing. You are not hiding, you're protecting what's sacred. You no longer drama dump or beg to be understood. You sit in peace and guard it. Because now, you protect your joy the way you once protected your pain. You are no longer addicted to being your identity, and that's rare. You know what? You might not see yourself as emotionally mature, but if you have quietly survived what tried to destroy you without becoming bitter, then beautiful soul, you have already won. You have already won a war no one can solve, but we see you, we feel you. And remember, you are still rising.